Like, I think it's probably time to admit that the bench is more important for this team than you'd like it to be. The spot on the roster that Dylan Moore is taking up is more important than it really should be. And it's not really fair to Dylan Moore, but still, Dylan Moore hasn't hit. When was the last time Dylan Moore hit? I mean, he's had flashes, but last year in 377 plate appearances, he had a $181 with a 74 WRC plus. This year he's hitting a $152, and the only thing that's saving Dylan Moore right now is his walk rate is 14%. Therefore, he has a 291 OBP, and in limited time, because he only has 56 plate appearances, he has a couple of home runs, so he's at 93 WRC plus. But over his last 433 plate appearances, he has a 76 WRC plus. Dylan Moore has options. Use one. Go find a veteran bench player that isn't a huge hole at the plate. This is not a lineup. Now, granted, I totally understand them starting the year with Dylan Moore on the team, because in 2020, he did show some promise. 255, 358, 496, and 159 plate appearances. You were hoping to get that back. It hasn't happened in his next 433 plate appearances. You can't sit around and wait forever. You have to have productive players on your team. Dylan Moore is not a productive player. He's barely replacement level. And on this particular team, his defensive versatility isn't really all that valuable. Especially, and I say this a lot, if J.P. Crawford rolls an ankle or gets a sore back like he did a couple of weeks back, and you need to call up Dylan Moore because Crawford's going to go on the DL and he's not going to be able to play for 10 days or 2 weeks, then you just call up Dylan Moore. Big whoop. You don't need him readily on the 26-man roster. J.P. Crawford rolls his ankle in the second inning. I guess Adam Frazier's going to play shortstop for 7 innings. Boo freaking who. I'm shrugging my shoulders right now. Dylan Moore right now, and I actually like Dylan Moore. I do. I don't want to lose him from the organization. So the fact that he has options matters to me too. There's a lot of physical tools there with Dylan Moore. He can run. He can really play second base. He's versatile enough to play left and right field. He can play third, and he can play shortstop. Right now, though, he can't hit, even though he has at least average raw power. There's bat speed there. The swing is a disaster. Make the move. And if he does something in the minors that you really like, call him back up. But there's no reason this club can't go get a Johan Camargo type. And maybe an interesting name to kind of keep an eye on here. How about Michael Chavis in Pittsburgh? Right-handed bat, can fake it plenty at second, manage at third, has first base and outfield experience too, has plus raw power he's starting to tap into. He's the kind of piece that may never look like a regular, but finds his way into lineups anyway. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.